Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your September career reading. We're going to draw 8 cards and then we're going to draw another 8 to clarify them. Let's see what pops up for us. Okay. Something that used to make you really happy, maybe you used to be really happy in this job or this financial endeavor, and it's not making you as happy anymore. Okay, let's see how many that is. The perfect amount. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sagittarius, here we go. Okay, so we're starting it off with the 10 of Cups reversed. The 10 of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the whole tarot, if you ask me. Like, happy home, it goes up to 10 and then it goes into the suites, the suits, right? So you've accomplished everything. Like, you literally thought you had it all in this job or creative endeavor, but now it's not making you as happy anymore. You thought that you literally had it all, and it's just not making you happy anymore, or it's feeling really stagnant right now. Like, is this something that you actually want? Because it's not filling your cup like it used to. It's just not. And then we have the Hanged Man reverse. So it's like, well, maybe if I see things from a different perspective, maybe it'll get better, or maybe if I wait things out, it'll get better. And let's see if it does. It looks like you're just moving through with all this baggage. Like, what is this? Six of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is like a card of like moving on, healing, like, yeah, like this has already started, like this has gone into turmoil, but I'm moving on and I'm taking all the baggage with me, right? Like, is that, it sounds like you're carrying a lot. You're taking a lot of the workload on. Or maybe you're just like, the workload just like isn't serving you anymore, but you're just moving forward anyways. Like, and then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, who is just like, yes, so full of emotion. I have so much to offer. I have so much opportunity. Yay, yay, yay. But it's reversed. So it's like, this isn't filling your cup anymore. This isn't emotionally satisfying right now. Like, where is this going to take us? And then we have the, what is this, the Knight? The Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you're just staying content. Like, well, at least I'm making money. At least I have a job. At least I'm making money, at least I have a job, but I'm not going anywhere. Like, it's paying my rent, it's feeding me, literally. Like, I can buy groceries, I can pay my bills, but I'm stagnant. I'm not moving anywhere. And I claim that. I claim that. Like, I have this little, I don't know what you would call that, little banner. I'm claiming it. I'm stationed, but I'm claiming it. Like, this used to be something that I was really proud of, but now it's just not moving anywhere. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is like, go forth, like, yeah, do it. Just like, take the action that you need to do. Get out of your thoughts and just go for it. But it's reverse. So it's like you want to make a decision. You want to go forward and do something new. Like, not just carry on all this baggage anymore. You want to start solo. Like, you want to like start your own little thing, but you're just like not doing it. And then we have the World, but it's reversed too. So it's like, this is a situation where like you really thought you had it all in this situation. Where you're like, I'm living my best life. I'm on the pillow. I have the little milk. And like, I've been dreaming of this and it's finally happened. It's real, but it's reverse. Like, what you thought was your dream, like, was your dream for a second. And now it's been too much work. It's been too much work. And it's not like emotionally satisfying anymore. Like maybe in the beginning you were like, if I work really hard, like this is all gonna pan out for me and it's gonna get easier, but it's just been getting harder. It's just been getting harder, it seems. And I don't know, maybe you're just taking on too much of the workload at work. Or maybe right now, if you have your own endeavor that you're doing, you like and it is like, if you're doing your own endeavor, yeah, you literally have to take on all that workload, but it's not satisfying anymore. So it's like, do you need to change direction a little bit? In both cases, whether you have a job or you're doing your own thing, like, do you need to change direction a little bit? Because it looks like maybe you do. It looks like you're taking everything on and just dealing with it, right? Like, yep, everybody get in. I'll carry this ship, right? Okay. Howie wowie. Okay, we need 6 more cards. Whoop. Okay. 4 more cards. Okay. A lot of wands. We have a perfect pair here. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They're both reversed though. Can we take these? Okay, one more card. One more card. There we go. All right. Okay. Excuse me. So we have 10 of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Wands reverse. So it's like, yeah, this used to emotionally fulfill me. It's not doing it right now. I was the queen of my domain. I had it all. Like, I had all this abundance. I was guided. Like, I had everything I needed. I was stationed in this. This was mine. This was mine, and all this little, these little pockets of abundance were coming out. Like, I had it. And it's just, that's not the case anymore. Like, you really thought you had it all, and it just doesn't seem like it's no longer serving you anymore. And then we have the Hanged Man reverse. So it's like, oh, should I wait this out? Like, should I see things from a different perspective? Like, is this going to get better? I don't know. Clarified by the, what number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Wands, which is like a card of victory. Like, woohoo, I did it. Like, yeah, I got this. And how interesting is it that there's so many wands here? There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 wands just in the clarifiers alone. 4 wand cards. Like, ooh, yeah, I got this. But it's like, it came out reverse. So it's like, no, you don't. Like, I know you thought you had it all, but you don't right now. And it's like, do I wait it out? I don't know. Like, do I take on all this? Look at this. Do I take on all this? And then the 5 of Pentacles came out, but even it came reversed. Is there a sanctuary? Is there a silver lining? And it looks like maybe not. It looks like you could be stuck in this situation just taking on the whole workload, taking on too much, just taking everything with you. And it's like, maybe in the beginning you just put in too much work, and now everybody else is getting paid the same amount that you are, but you're putting in extra, and you're like, well, I set this standard, I can't just go back. Like, but I mean, is anybody else working as hard as you are? It doesn't really look like it. It looks like you're literally running the show, taking everybody on with you. And then the King of Cups, like, I have all this opportunity, like my cup was full, and I just feel like this is all monotonous. Like, I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and over. But because it came reversed, it's like, well, you can't keep doing things the way that you have been. Like, you need to make a change. A change needs to be done, like, made here. Maybe you need to have a conversation with your coworkers, like, hey, I'm taking on too much of the workload, or this is not what I thought it was going to be like. Like, I thought it was going to be like this, and maybe past a certain point, like, things, layers in the onion started to show that you didn't quite agree with. And you're like, whoa, 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 this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. I'm not going to take on these extra duties that I didn't agree to in the first place. Out of my pay grade. That's what I say when I'm at work and there's something where it's like, hey, Michelle, can you do this? I'm like, that sounds like that's out of my pay grade. That sounds like that's out of my pay grade. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Like, yeah, money, I'm fine, but I'm stagnant. Like, I'm choosing not to be the king of my domain right now. Like, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, bad bitches in their domain. Like, they got it. They got it. But this energy is being blocked. Look at this robe. Look how lavish. And it's like, if you like speak up, if your boundaries are being overstepped, if you speak up about all this extra work you're taking on, you'll be guided. Like, you're going to be okay. It seems like it would be to their detriment to fire you. They're not going to. Trust me, they're not. Like, you are running the show. You're doing the most work out of everybody there. And then we have the Knight of Swords, take the action, right? Clarified by the Knight of Wands. How crazy is that? Like, yeah. Like, stop. Yeah, speak up. If this is no longer serving you, speak up. If people aren't pulling their weight, speak up. If you see them twiddling their fingers and not doing anything, be like, hey, you have a minute? Can you do this for me? Instead of like, hey, hardly working, ha ha ha. And they're like, oh yeah. No, can you do this? But like, this needs to get done. So can you do this for me if you have a minute? Because it looks like you do. Looks like you got all the minutes. Looks like I'm carrying all the workload. And then we have the Wand reverse, right? Like, you thought you had it all. You really, really did. And it's a bummer that you don't right now. It is a real bummer. I'm so sorry. And it's just, this isn't feeding you. You're putting in like all these 3 station coins, and what they're giving you is a little, like, yeah, they're giving you around the same, but it's like sporadic. It's not always consistent. They're giving you praise sometimes. They maybe give you a bonus once, like, and not enough, not consistently, not enough that shows your work, and you're like, yeah, right, like, I've gotten a bonus. But this is a card of like equal give and take. And that's just, it's, you thought you had it. You thought you had everything that you wanted. And now it's just like, this is showing up as like, I'm not getting that equal give and take anymore. Like, this is taking more from me than I'm getting from it, right? Like, there needs to be a balance here. There needs to be a balance here. People around me need to put in, they need to put in the same amount of work that I'm putting in. Or my boss needs to recognize all the work that I'm putting into. Like, or if you're doing your own endeavor, like, again, like, this isn't feeding you. Like, take a different direction, right? And then we have the Ten of Wands. Like, you're taking on all this energy, all this energy. You're taking on too much. You're taking everything. Like, look at you, poor little kitty, taking everything on all by yourself down this long, lonely road. Like, I mean, there's something at the end of the road, but Queen of Pentacles, like, yeah, I'm making my money. I have my own domain, but I have all this abundance, but it's just like, for the price of what? To take everything on? Like, you need to stop taking everything on in order to like really feel like this, right? And then, okay, so Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is like the overall theme that I take away from a reading. And we have the Queen of Swords. So it's like, speak up. Speak up. Look at all this. You are bigger than everyone. You got this. Like, you know, you're pulling all the weight here. You can speak up. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Everybody needs to see eye to eye with you. Like, or if you're doing your own endeavor, like, you need to make a choice. You need to stand your ground. The Queen of Swords knows what they want. They know, and they take action on it. They're just like, here, this is what I want. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Like, look at all this confusion, all these thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm avoiding confrontation. I'm not doing it. But clear past the sword, right? Once I let my needs be known, once I let my thoughts be known, everything gets clear. So you have a lot to think about, Sagittarius, but definitely something's got to give, right? You're taking all this workload and it's just not fair. It's no longer feeding you like this. This endeavor has become too much. It really has. Okay. You have a lot to think about, Sagittarius. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.